A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty, said Winston Churchill, but I'd like to add that sometimes it can be pretty difficult to distinguish a pessimist from a clinically depressed person. Someone who is clinically depressed sees neither the opportunities nor the difficulties. A clinically depressed person is emotionally blind. Just like a blind person can't force themselves to see, someone who is depressed can bring themselves to change their emotions, can't force themselves to be happy. You look at all the things you used to love, you look at the activities you used to enjoy, and you just can't find enjoyment in them anymore. And this is a major issue because happiness, along with security, are two of the primary desires in life. In an average human life, every goal and action is motivated by the desire for happiness and security. So if you take happiness away, what's left? Security. And that's why one of the most important things friends can do for a depressed person is to make them feel safe. To do and to say things that will chase away their insecurities as much as possible. You understand the logic behind this, right? And this is exactly what friends don't do most of the time. On the contrary, they get upset with you because they only see the effects that the symptoms of your illness has upon your social life. You refuse to go out as often as you used to or as often as they would like you to. Even digital interaction is too much for you. You don't reply back to text messages. Hooligan conversation becomes too discomfortable. You lose interest in all the social networks that you used to browse on your smartphone. The funny snaps from your friends don't amuse you anymore. You haven't Instagrammed anything in weeks. And you hardly find the motivation to say happy birthday to someone on Facebook. And the worst part is that they don't understand. They don't understand that you feel like there's something inside you that just forces you to be down. You know that you have a problem. You don't need to be told that you have a problem. You don't need to be told that you are the problem, that you are the downer. And that's just what some people in the lives of someone suffering from depression do. Friends get frustrated that you reject their attempts to pull you out of your depression. Hey, do you want to go out or something? No, I don't feel like it. Why? I just don't feel okay. Why? What's wrong? And you have no idea what's wrong. You have no idea what happened. You have no idea what you need to make you happy or whether you will ever be happy again. And never being able to feel happiness again. Wow, that's a very scary thought. You could have everything in the world and still feel like you have nothing. You just wish to be left alone. You just wish someone would just turn off the lights. You just wish you could lie motionless for an eternity, hoping that somehow your mind would come up with a way to make the unhappiness disappear. I haven't been diagnosed with depression because I haven't been to a psychiatrist in the past year, but my mother has been. She has been battling chronic depression for the past 30 years. And I'm pretty sure it's genetic because besides my OCD, I've also experienced most of the symptoms of chronic depression. Depression is indiscriminate. It can affect anyone regardless of age, gender, race, social orientation or wealth. It can find you no matter how much or how little you have in your life. But it's not the end. It doesn't have to be the end. There's still hope, and in times when you can't see it, hope must be provided by our friends and family. So how can you help a friend or a family member who's battling depression? What should you say to them? I don't know. Ask a psychiatrist or a therapist. My personal opinion is based on what I want to hear in those dark moments when everything is too much and the world seems too loud. My friend, you're not alone. Sure, I may not be experiencing what you're feeling right now, but perhaps that's a good thing, because I'm here to help. I'm here to listen if you want to talk about anything. I'm here to talk if you want advice. I don't know what caused all this, I don't know how to make things better, but one thing I do know. I care about you too much to leave. I can, however, do anything else you want me to do. You're the one who can tell me how I can best support you right now. I can stay right by your side, or I can go in the other corner of the room, or even to the kitchen to get some snacks for us. Sometimes the world seems like too much to face on your own. Yeah, I felt like the whole humanity was against me. We can stay here and play Cards Against Humanity, or fight against the Terrans in StarCraft 2. I brought my laptops and all the video games we need to make you feel better. We can discuss about anything you want. You can tell me everything you feel, or if you don't feel like talking, we can stay silent and watch a movie, or listen to your favorite songs, or watch videos on YouTube. Hey, I downloaded a few funny apps on my tablet to swap faces and make hilarious images. It doesn't really matter what we're doing. Don't tell me to go away, because I can't. And I won't. If we're leaving through that door we're leaving together, I'll be right by your side until you're ready to re-enter the world. You can give me a really long hug, or if you feel like punching something here, I'll hold these pillows for you. You have my shoulder to cry on, you have my advice to rely on, you have my ears to listen to anything you feel like sharing. You have me to rely on, my friend. And maybe that doesn't sound like much, but I promise you that we will get through this together. I can promise you that things will magically get better. I can promise you that I can work miracles and just make your depression vanish away. But we can share the burden. I'm here for you, and the only thing I ask from you is to let me be here for you throughout the duration of you feeling this way. Please do me this favor, please allow me to stay in the presence of such an awesome person, okay? Remember, the worst thing that could happen right now is for you to forget how much I love you. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to thumb it up, favorite and share it on social networks, and of course subscribe to my channel. Also check out the video description to see a list of websites, resources for people who are dealing with depression and or suicidal thoughts. There is hope, there is help, there is happiness. Please help out by sending this video to anyone you think might be dealing with depression. Thank you for being such amazing subscribers. Haha, you thought I would forget? Nah, I'm just messing with you. You rule.